Hi babes, for today's video I'm going to be unboxing my Vampire Heart Draculaura, and you know, not only did I get one, but I got two. I'm going to be unboxing this one because I don't like the bangs, but while I'm unboxing, I just wanted to share with y'all how I feel with my mental health and how I've been feeling the past year with my doll collecting, because most of y'all know I was dealing with really bad depression last year and like me just falling out of love with my dolls. And I did make an update video on my TikTok, but let me show you guys the original video. How do you guys know that you've healed your inner child? Because sometimes I feel like whenever I get dolls, it's just like, what's the point of it now? Like back then, I used to be very like, ugh, I really needed this. Or like, this is like my happiness right now. But like whenever I get it, I'm just like, I don't have to get this. Like, how do you know like if I've really fulfilled my inner child? Because I don't know. I'm happy, but my dolls aren't my cure for happiness like it used to be. I have been getting Hello Kitty stuff though, Sanrio stuff. Like I was so depressed yesterday and I went to the mall and I got this Hello Kitty Sanrio Kuromi keychain. Instantly I was so happy. If it was a doll, I'd be like, I don't know. Like, has anybody ever gone through this? Like, honestly, I don't want to collect dolls my whole entire life. There's nothing wrong with if you want that for yourself, but for me, no, I don't really want this for my whole entire life. Is my inner child healed? Because right now, I've been trying to heal my inner teen by like going out, doing my makeup, being with guys. Because obviously when you fulfill that inner child, you have to fulfill your inner teen, and then it goes to your adult. But sometimes it takes a lot of people to fulfill the inner child. It takes them years. For me, it took me probably like 2 years. Maybe it's not fulfilled. I don't know. But for some people, it takes longer. For some people, it takes shorter time. And I guess right now, I'm only 19, by the way. I know I'm still young, but like, I feel like I'm not as experienced with how other people my age are by like going out and stuff. I did that at a very late age, so I'm trying to fulfill that inner teen. I still love my dolls, but I don't want them to overtake my life like they used to. Because really, I've just been trying to focus on myself, not taking forever to clean these. You know what I'm saying? So with that video, I was in a really dark place, summer of 2022, and you know, I was trying to find something to fill my void with the pain that I was going through, if that makes sense. I was exploring myself a lot last year. I have learned a lot about myself within a year. I have changed a lot within a year. I am not the same person as I used to be. Just kind of a sad thing if you think about it, but also how are you supposed to grow up? But I have changed. The way how I think about things have changed a lot also. Still the same girly super deep down, but you know, just a lot of things that I've been through I have changed. Now, when it comes to my doll collecting, I have been feeling way better this year about my doll collection. I really don't know why I was in such a deep depression. Like, I really don't know why I was. You know, I think my feeling was just like I felt like I was missing out on a lot of things in my life. The first year that I was out of high school, I don't want to go to college. That is definitely not for me, and I don't think it'll ever be for me. So I was just like all over the place, my mental health and like things that I just wanted in my life. Like, I really wanted to explore new things, try new things, meet new people. I wasn't with my high school friends anymore. I made friends, lost those friends. It was just like a constant change. I felt like dolls were in the way, and they weren't. Now that I look back at it, they weren't. It was just like my personal problems. I really thought that like my dolls were the issue, and they weren't. Because I've always loved my dolls. My dolls have always been a very comforting thing for me, and you know, it kind of sometimes still helps me escape from reality. That's okay. Reality sucks. Girl, how the hell do I unbox this shit? There was just things in my life where I really just wanted to change. I really wanted a difference in my life, and I felt like my dolls were holding me back. And kind of they were, if I think about it. Like, there was just things where I would just only go out just to get a doll. Not go out just because I really just wanted to go out, which is not a good thing. I had really bad old habits. Sometimes I still go in those habits, but it's not as bad with my dolls. Thank goodness I actually like do things for me. I'm not saying saying that like I'm forcing nothing about my dolls, if that makes sense. Like I chose to not go. I chose not to make new friends. I didn't pick that route when I started noticing it. It's like now I have so many more friends. I'm friends with my old high school friends. I have different life experiences than I did when I first started collecting. Like things have in my life just changed so much. I'm in a lot better place emotionally, mentally. I am very happy with things in my life right now. There are some things that I really want to change. I'm in a way better place than how I was when I made that first TikTok video, and then I made my first very emotional video with y'all. Because I like being an open and honest person with you guys. Like I don't really like to be fake. That's not who I am. It's not how I was raised. I like to speak my voice. I like to do whatever feels right for me. Talking about things like this feels so right to me, and I really just want to help people who, you know, go through the same struggles as I do. Like just to know you guys are not alone. This video today, I'm going to be talking about how did I get back into my doll collecting. I am 21 years old, and I have been collecting dolls since I was 17. I've had dolls my entire life, but I started focusing on my doll collecting when I was 17. And coincidentally, I really didn't want to start collecting dolls because I sold all my doll collection, and then I was like, oh my gosh, I regret it. I just started collecting. It really wasn't a thing where like, ooh, I want to collect this and that and that and this. It just happened. Oh my lord, what is up with this damn box? Like, girl, look at this. Am I just stupid? Yes, I am struggling. Hold on. Hold on, I'll be right back. So honestly, babes, what really made me change was the breakup that I had this year. So I've only had one boyfriend my entire life, and my first relationship was not a good relationship. There was just so many things he would say to me. We were just complete opposite. I was hella delulu. Really, that breakup really made me change. I told myself I cannot let someone do that to me ever again. I changed so many things about myself. It changed a lot about how I viewed things, what I wanted, and the biggest thing that I really wanted back in my life was doll collecting. Because pretty much when I was with my ex-boyfriend, he didn't know about my collecting. I never told him. I'm a very personal person when it comes to my personal life. I don't like telling people my that's just something that really personal to me. I don't like being a vulnerable person, and my doll collecting makes me extremely vulnerable. I was like, okay, I haven't been back into my dolls for a minute. I haven't gotten a doll in months. If I did get a doll, I forced myself to get that doll. So I still was getting dolls, but I still wasn't as passionate as I used to be with my dolls. Now I'm a lot more passionate than I was last year, but I don't think I'll ever have that passion that I used to have when I first started collecting. Unfortunately, that's just how things go. But I still really love my dolls more than I did last year. I still got dolls, like, but I still just wasn't as happy. I really wasn't happy with like things in my life anyway. Recently, it's been a lot better. I go out a lot more. I have a lot more friends now. I go clubbing. I put myself out more than how I used to because I've changed a lot within a year. But yeah, so I was like, okay, I'm not active on my medias because I deactivated my doll Instagram account for like quite a bit. I deactivated that. I wasn't posting on YouTube as much. I think I took like a month or two break. Don't really remember. It was a minute ago. I just really wanted to be passionate with something again. Dolls are my biggest passion pretty much ever. Like, I love them. So I was like, okay, let me try to focus on myself, figure out what I want to do with my life. So I got a job. Then once the money started kicking in, I was like, okay, now I'm starting to get money because I was unemployed for quite a bit. I worked at Spirit Halloween, and Spirit Halloween is a seasonal thing, right? So I didn't have a job in November throughout February. So I got my job in February. Picked up another job. I had 2 jobs beginning of the year. And I wanted to get something that was going to distract me from that relationship. And my jobs did. And I was like, okay, cool. I'm getting this money. Of course, I'm saving some. But also, I was like, okay, you know, maybe I'm going to set a rule for myself. Even though I'm not going to go ham with doll collecting, I think I really want to buy dolls that I was never able to afford. And so, who was like the first doll that I got like around that time? I know I did do some splurging quite a bit at the beginning of this year. Not as bad, of course. Oh, so the first goal that I had for myself was completing my Native American Barbie collection, which successfully I did. Because I was having 2 jobs, I had a lot of income, not like a freaking crazy ton, but I still had a pretty decent amount of income. I really wanted to make a goal for myself to complete my Native American Barbie collection, and I did it. I started realizing, I was like, oh my god, I really miss doll collecting. I miss really wanting and having a passion for something. And so I started making more goals for myself. I started saving up for dolls that I was never able to get. So who did I buy? I think I bought Picture Day Cleo, because I've been wanting Picture Day Cleo for the longest time. And I used to have her as a kid. I just started making goals for myself because previously with my doll collecting, I never made goals for myself. It was just, I'm gonna just buy this doll here. Even though I don't really need her, I'm just gonna buy her. And sometimes I still do that, but it's not really as bad. But I really wanted to start completing my doll lines. So the last one that I need for my Picture Day dolls is Operetta. But I've been wanting Operetta for a minute and I have not been able to find her for a good price. But yeah, so once the more money started coming in, I was like, okay, you know what? The biggest goal that I really want for myself is San Diego Comic-Con doll. For my birthday, luckily my family members were able to help me get my dream doll because that doll is very expensive. I started making goals for myself. For my Bratz, I was like, okay, with my Bratz, I really don't want to go ham on these. If I see a doll lot, I'm gonna take that opportunity. And that's when I started seeing more doll lots. It progressively took me over the few months of the beginning of the year to really start wanting to be passionate with my collection again. And I did. And I was like, oh my gosh, I have not felt this way in so long. Oh my god, she is beautiful. Like literally, I'm not even like joking with y'all. It was a struggle because I was like, because I have a problem with laziness, guys. Like I can get really lazy. YouTube videos, I struggle with wanting to post all the time. It's just because like editing just makes me so unmotivated. Once I started like posting again, I started seeing a lot more love. I was like, oh my gosh, I really miss you guys. I really miss posting on Instagram or like on TikTok. I really miss that. So I started doing things again. I just have a whole different perspective in the doll world than I did before. And I think that's why, because like I was falling out of love. I really had didn't want nothing to do with them. Now we're going into the new year pretty soon here. And I feel like my collecting perspective has changed. And Elise, you are amazing designer, Miss Girl. You are amazing. You need a hella raise. We love you. We stan you. We need you in this collectors, please. Oh my gosh. Okay, sorry guys. No, but no. So should I unbox my other one? I'm just joking. Oh my god, she is worth $100. So once I started getting my income, that's what really started motivating me to get things. Because I was like, I'm gonna start posting about these lots that I get. Maybe I'm gonna start setting goals for myself, and I did. And I started setting goals for myself. I think setting goals for myself definitely helped me a lot with my perspective on collecting, and I feel so much better. It just makes me so sad how like I really just was unmotivated, and like how much I brought myself down, and it just wasn't my relationship. I was depressed even before I got into my relationship with my doll collecting. I just really didn't want to do anything. But you know, working has helped me a lot, helped me change my perspective on things, having a lot more responsibilities. And I am very happy with how I feel with collecting now, because I used to not see collecting in my future anymore. I don't know if you guys remember me saying that. Now I do. I will forever see dolls in my future. Like no matter what, they're still gonna be there. They're still are always gonna mean something to me. Every collector goes through a phase where like they really just don't want nothing to do with their dolls and they come back. I did downsize a lot of my collection. I sold a lot of inbox dolls. I sold like almost all my duplicates that were my first editions. Some inbox dolls that I just didn't want. I sold a lot. I got rid of like all my Bratz babies, all my little Bratz, everything like that. And I really just started to like downsize it. And I really am satisfied with like how my Bratz dolls look. And you know, during the summertime, I was like, okay, my Bratz, I don't really want to go ham with my Bratz. So what do I want to do that's going to help me really reconnect with them? And I cleaned all of them. Y'all saw the whole series that I did with restoring all of these. And look at my collection. It looks so much better. And I'm very happy, and I'm really glad that I got this shelf up here. It looks amazing. And I'm so happy that I like pushed myself enough to clean all of these, because it was a lot of work. With my Monster Highs, I do really need to push myself to clean those dolls because they are very crusty. But anyway, my whole perspective on collecting has just changed. Definitely setting goals for myself has changed a lot. So if any of you guys are feeling like, oh my god, I really don't want to do collecting anymore, I don't want nothing to do with them, but like you still have the love for them, you know, you still have like this connection with them, my biggest suggestion is just try setting goals for yourself. Maybe if you're working, like, okay, today I am working for this doll that I really want. And give yourself a reason why. You guys know I collect my Native American Barbies. I set a goal for myself. I was like, Wind Rider. She's the most expensive Native American Barbie doll from my knowledge. So I was like, okay, today, because I worked at Ulta at the time. I don't have 2 jobs anymore. But I was like, Ulta, today I'm gonna work an extra 2 hours here and start saving up for Wind Rider. I really want her. Really want to just get over with collecting my Native American Barbies and just have the whole entire line, right? So I did that. So Wind Rider was around $300 to $400. I worked both my jobs to save up. One Ulta job was for buying stuff, and my other job was for my savings account. Now, since I only have one job, it's been kind of hard. I really want to pick up another one, but also I think I'm gonna quit my other job, so I don't know yet. But anyway, it was just like that. I was like, okay, I'm gonna set this goal and I'm gonna work hard to get this doll. And you know, I did. It's not gonna happen overnight. If you just know how to save your money, you can get whatever doll you want. And that's really how I look into it. Still to this day, I'm like, okay, for the new year, I really want black and white San Diego Comic-Con Frankie Stein. Really want her. She's one of my dream dolls. I got Dead Fast School yet. I really need that black and white Frankie. Frankie is a doll that I've always wanted as a kid, so before I leave my job, I think I'm gonna start saving up for her. Be like, okay, I'm gonna start picking up these extra shifts so I can save up for this Frankie. I'm gonna do that like in December. I'm not gonna do that now. I'm kind of too lazy, so I have 1 month because I want to quit my job before February. But yeah, so I want to save up, get this Frankie before she's in the 2000s, and then I'll find other ways to make money by like selling things that I just don't need. Selling can help you a lot too. Really just motivation you need. Sometimes I really lack of motivation. Gotten a lot better. Now I'm very more confident and happy with my collecting, and I just have so much more love than like how I did last year, and it just sucks how like I felt. You're supposed to learn and grow. You're supposed to, you go through phases in your life, and honestly I thought collecting was a phase, but it wasn't. This has been going on for years. So I don't know, babes, but I really just wanted to share with you guys like how I've been feeling with like my collecting and all of that, and I feel a lot better. I'm really happy, and I really hope you guys can see that through my videos and the way how I'm talking. Like, I really don't want to be angry anymore. I really just want to be a genuine person, and I hope that shows. Yeah, if you guys are going through anything like that, really share your experiences down below. What did you guys do to like snap yourself out of it and be like, no, I love these dolls. I'm not selling these dolls. Really just would love to hear, and we can help one another. Thank you guys so much for watching, and thank all of you guys for sticking with me even through that dark time in my life, because I would say 2022 was a really dark year for me. It was all such a blur, but even beginning of this year was pretty hard. Finally evolving into myself, being my true self, and still having the love for my dolls. And really, if you guys weren't there, I wouldn't be anywhere near the doll collecting community. I would be in such a bad place. You guys have helped me so much. All the love and support. I love all of you guys so much, and so appreciative of all of you. I'll catch you on the next video. But before you guys leave, let me show you Miss Jackie Laura. Oh my god gracious, she is beautiful. Very happy to unbox her. I just need to gel down these bangs. Her face, by far the best Jackie Laura there has been. She is beautiful. And also a new goal that I have for myself is that I am saving up for the collector Draculaura, the one in the coffin box. I really want her really bad. Yeah, so I know I'm gonna set that goal, those 2 goals for myself. I think I might get the Draculaura before I get the Frankie. I'm not too sure yet, so I really want her. Maybe I'll get her around Christmas time. But this Draculaura is beautiful. What the heck fell off? Oh my god, these little bats. What? This little bat just fell off. I love her. I am in love, guys. This doll is beautiful. But yeah, babes, thank y'all so much for sticking with me, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye!